Hello. Yeah, so it's been a hot minute since our last episode. Um, because life, because, yeah, all sorts of stuff. I won't go into all of them. A lot of it is just purely to do with workload, and YouTube is not exactly my job. I have another job, um, which is what puts food on the table. YouTube, well, yeah. We don't even have merch. Anyway, there's also been some issues with the server. Um, we, yeah, in South Africa have a thing we euphemistically call load shedding. One moment, this is annoying. Shush. We have this thing we euphemistically call load shedding, which is essentially just another way of saying the national power utility doesn't have the capacity to actually provide electricity to the entire country all the time, which means that our power goes off fairly often, and it's on a schedule. And depending on how heavily loaded the grid is, it could be 2 hours a day, it could be 4 hours a day, it could be 6 hours a day that our electricity off. The problem with this being that, firstly, my inverter is entirely incapable of carrying my server, so I don't even have it plugged into the inverter, which means that if I don't keep a very careful eye on the load shedding schedule, my server goes off abruptly when the power goes off. This caused a hard drive failure. And the hard drive that failed was the one that had our world on it. So the entire world was lost. Now, before you yell, why don't you do backups at me? I do backups. We have a mod called Fast Backup installed, which uses Git as a backup method. And I even push those backups to a remote Git server. What I didn't realize, or what I didn't check carefully enough, was whether the Git server storage was on the same hard drive as the Minecraft server, which it just so happens it was. So we lost the world and the backups, which was very, very annoying. Very annoying. I then started digging around to see how recently I had copied the world onto my local machine to do a bit of maintenance on the map. Deleting unused chunks and that kind of stuff. And the most recent copy I could find was about 3 or 4 months old. So I just had to start over from that copy, which means quite a bit of the stuff that I showed you a couple of things that I showed you in the last episode in World Tour Part the First was lost. It's well, as far as the world files were concerned, they were never built. So I didn't try to rebuild them as they were before. I just built other stuff. I changed the plans a little bit, built other stuff. But this was a very disheartening experience, which means that I was not entirely feeling up to making videos and all of that kind of stuff. Because, frankly, I was annoyed at myself for storing my backups on the same drive as the stuff that was being backed up don't do that. It's not a good idea. Um, I checked around, and some of you may have noticed that Tam doesn't play on the server terribly often, which means that, as it happens, all the stuff that she built, all the stuff that was going to be in her part of the world tour, actually survived the whole disaster. None of her stuff was deleted. None of her stuff disappeared because it had been built before I copied the world over to my local machine to do map maintenance. So that was a bit of good news. Um, However, we've since decided that we are not going to carry on with this world. We're going to start a new world using the same mod pack. Basically just a fresh start. So I just want to do a quick look around some of the things that are different to what the previous world tour showed. And then I'm going to play a little recording from a live stream that Tam and I did a couple of days ago, where we officially shut the server down at the end of that stream. But as you can see, I've now actually started the server up again to record this bit. So let's go have a look at some of the stuff. Firstly, I want to look at this. I can't remember if I've shown this before in a video. Obi-Wan Alfonso Kenobi Jedi Knight. Tam and I are big fans of the YouTuber Rendog, Ran the Dog. Rendog had a real-life Chihuahua called Obi-Wan Alfonso Kenobi Jedi Knight, who sadly passed away this year. And Ren was rather unhappy about it, as you can understand. Understandably, he was very unhappy about it. I mean, our doggies are our family. So Tam built this memorial to Obi. Right next door to that is my memorial to Tinfoil Chef. I always do a memorial to Tinfoil Chef. On the new world, I'm also going to do a memorial to Tinfoil Chef. And standing next to that is going to be another memorial to a dear friend of mine who sadly is no longer with us, but I'll talk about that in another video. Not right now, it's too fresh. Let's take a look at what we've done. Firstly, you may remember I used to do my rich soil production over here. I've just turned this into a pipe with water flowing out of it instead, and we're producing our rich soil over here. To do that, you put down organic compost next to water, and it turns into rich soil. This was the start of a little turtle farm, but I had better thoughts on that, so I made another one. That is everything here that's different to the previous tour. But now that I've mentioned I made a turtle farm, let's go to it. Turtle Beach. Made a little spot here where I can sleep. This particular farm is never going to work in vanilla because it requires that you have some sort of magnet. So I have a magnet in here, which is called the copper pulsar. If I have that in my inventory, then I can sit here. Well, firstly, I can feed the turtles with seagrass to have them to breed them, and then I just go park in here and stay in here for a couple of game days and nights, importantly, because turtle eggs only really advance in hatching progress at night. In fact, I think the tick up in hatching progress happens just before dawn every night. So you can't even let half the nights pass and then sleep. You have to wait for the sun to come up because the turtle, that egg age only increases around dawn. Once the turtles are hatched, you get these little cuties. These cute little thingies here, baby turtles. I think they are the cutest mob in the entire game. Baby turtles. I love them. When baby turtles grow up, um, they drop a thing called a skewt. So if we go look here, turtle skewts have some interesting um, uses. For instance, you can make a turtle shell helmet out of them. You can trade them with brewing stand or cauldron villages. You can use them in an infusion pedestal, but you can also use them in a brewing stand, or maybe no, it's the helmets you use in the brewing stand. So the helmets you can put in a brewing stand, and you make Turtle Master potions. Turtle Master potion is quite odd. You get resistance 3, so it gives you a serious bit of resistance, but you also get slowness 4, which gives you minus 60% speed, so it slows you down a lot. But still is pretty cool. You also, when a time comes to thin the herd a bit, which we won't discuss too much, the turtles will drop seagrass and wooden bowls. Would you believe it? Seagrass and wooden bowls. Which, yeah, means you don't have too much incentive to kill the turtles, except that there are, frankly, too many of them after a while. And you run out of space. You'll see that my storage area looks very different because all of this big stuff that I built underneath the storage area, that whole huge area that I dug out with that strange optical illusion on the roof, is gone. It disappeared. So all I've done is I'll put a little bit of automation in here. Seeds go in there and they get composted, and then the bone meal goes back in, and over here bone meal goes in here, and the bone meal actually goes over to Red Rock. So this dock here with ID 67 is the same as the dock that feeds into my auto compactor. So the bone meal gets turned into bone blocks. That's all that's happened here. Let's have a quick snooze. And then we will go to the island, which is where the really big changes, the really big differences are. First thing you'll notice is that my little smelter and chicken and what was it? Chicken and sugarcane. Yeah, chicken and sugarcane farm are missing, like they were never built, which I suppose they weren't. It was all a figment of all our imaginations. So I built these two buildings instead. I'll go to the second one first. This one is similar to the one that I had here before, auto crusher, that eventually it turns cobblestone coming in there to gravel and sand. I extract a bit from the side here, but the main purpose is for this, which makes concrete. So you put dye in there, the dye goes in here, gravel comes from there, sand comes from there, mixed up into concrete, and the concrete goes in here. And if this lever is on and not off, if this lever is on, then the concrete powder goes out here and drops into the washer. And over here, this is my main tank. 98 is the tank that imports into my main storage system. The next building, a tall one, has a lot of stuff in it. Let's just start at the top. So this is just a water source. Water goes in here into essentially a bucket filler. So I put empty buckets there, and water buckets come out this side. And the reason for the water buckets is this tank 162 is 162. Water bucket goes in here. I put glass in here. Glass and water buckets combine into water bottles and go into this tank, which goes down to the bottom there. We'll take a look at that. In addition, there's water that goes into here and then gets brewed into an awkward potion over there using nether wart. And on this side, we chuck out magma cream, which then turns it into potions of fire resist. So I've got a large amount of potion of fire resist here, which I can then bottle up over here by, well, putting bottles on there, and then the bottles end up in here. And then I've just got to bring stands for turning them into stronger potions or splash potions. Those water bottles that are made up there come in here and then drop into here, and this is my smoker input. So there's a smoker there. There's a bulk smoker there. It's a big bulk smoker. So the smoker input goes up the pipe here, and via this buffer goes into the smoker. And then the output from it, from all of these actually, there's a smelter up there, there's a smoker there, and there's another smelter down here. We'll see why there are two smelters just now. The output from those all combine into this. So they go into those chests, and then they get extracted from those chests into, yeah, which again just goes into my main storage. The reason for two smelters, the one is for cobblestone only, so I just put cobblestone in there, nothing else. And that goes up to the top smoker, the top smelter I should say, bulk smelter or bulk blaster. And these filters over here only let through stone, so normal stone, because if you use attribute tags and say only non-smeltable stuff or non-blastable stuff, the stone never comes out if you chuck the cobblestone into the bottom, because stone is blastable into smooth stone. So to turn cobble into stone, I put it in there so that it comes through this smelter, this blaster. Anything else goes into the other input, which comes into this bottom blaster. So I can put stuff in there, it goes into the blaster, and eventually comes out again through there. Fairly straightforward. It's a bit annoying that the whole stone and smooth stone thing means I have to have two different bulk blasting setups. But yes, there it is. So that's this floor, and then we can go up to this floor where I've moved my workshop to from my little hut. Yeah, that little hut over there. I've moved our workshop up here, so all my workbenches and things are here. I've got a little, just for fun actually, smelting set up here. The only reason I've got this is because I like to, oh, in fact, I've got none left. Okay. Bamboo. I've got ridiculous amounts of bamboo. So I figured, why not just do something with it? And stick it into the smelter so that the bamboo goes in here and I can cook stuff and whatever. This just tells me how busy my network, how heavily loaded my network is, and I do not have my engineer's goggles on, so I can't actually see. There. Okay, so I have a lot of capacity left on my steam engine. These are the switches to switch the cobalt generator and the iron generator off. Well, not actually the cobalt generator, the iron nugget generator and the block generator. These two control my little thing there. So when this one is off, then that little auto harvester doesn't work at all, so I can switch it on and then flick this up, and there goes my harvester. Boom, 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 and it's harvesting all manner of stuff. And then here I have what I've got in the island storage network, oxidized copper, rice, all of that stuff. So, oh, get that off. So yes, there we have it. It's pretty much all has changed since the last world tour. Let's have a look at some stuff that. Let's have a look at some stuff from a recent live stream Dan and I were on twitch.tv. And I wish I could have my proper username on Twitch, but apparently someone else has the username AndyK1970. That person has never posted a single stream that I'm aware of, but, well, the name's taken, so my username on Twitch is AndyCap70, ANDYCAPP70. If you're ever interested in seeing whether I'm streaming, which doesn't happen terribly often, but you never know. There you go. So let's have a look at that stream.
My sheep farm's developing well. Do they know about the murder of a sheep? You should tell them about what I'm very upset at you about while I go share my sheep. I'm using this harvest for my roof because I am refusing to leave this before my drippy roof effect is complete. Anyway, so here's my roof. I only have one puddle, and that's just very sad. Anyways, bush, thing with no zebra. We'll show you where that's gone later. Yeah, okay, whatever. 1 second. There we go. Anyway, so then we have here Laria. No one's in here right now. Oh, actually, someone is. Violet. It's Laria. Roll your R's. Oh, and there's Dove. I didn't name it. It's just Dove. Oh, right, I forgot. It's just, oh, right, because I saved it and it lived. So I called it Live. I forgot because it never comes down. It's always banging its head on the glass roof. Oh, right, they can't see glass. One of those lamps you put fireflies in. See? All of them have names. But it's really hard to get inside, so I can't show you. Because this thing shoves its butt in the glass. Before we leave the world, I will be releasing the fireflies and the bird. Yeah, how many viewers do we have? Let me guess. Oh, wow, not 0. Oh, that's the pond thing. It's by the piranha lake. Yeah, oh my goodness, Goose, drop your own egg. Why are you also? You as well. But I do have a new goose. Where is that cute goose? What? Oh. Very cute and weird. Anyways. Hey, Goose. I gave the goose an axe. Here's the kiddie pool with the piranha gate. You can open it and wait for piranhas to jump in once one actually did that. Oh, there it is. It's beautiful. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Oh, the burning skeletons are perfect. Oh, the water is amazing. It's pretty. Anyways, let's go check out the axolotls who all have names and you can read them out individually. And is there still only one person in as the one viewer? It's very unlikely that your name is any of these, because they're extremely strange names, even for axolotls in Minecraft. Follow me. I'm very fast. And probably gonna die. Whoa, I'm not dead. Ow, but that did hurt. So what did you do? Read out the names. Read out the names. Yeah, they're strange. Yeah, they are very creepy axolotls. They're all staring at you. Where is it again? Oh, right. I forgot that the shops are so close to my home. Anyways.
Do you know what's nice?
What?
I'm glad we've only got one viewer.
Why?
I've just checked my OBS settings.
What?
Nobody other than you has been able to hear me. So now everybody who's been watching us, which is one person, thinks you're completely crazy and talking to yourself. Where
How
are
weird.
you? Where are you?
I'm not crazy.
Don't you
Annie
know
K
that
1970s sound isn't working.
it's working now?
Okay, cool.
Now,
I'm not crazy.
do you know the proper response to this? Where are you?
What?
Don't you know the answer to that? Where are you?
I don't know.
The proper response. But I'm so sorry. But you have to say it like a Canadian. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Kill me.
Where are you? It was actually a serious question. Where are you?
I'm in my shop.
In your shop. Oh, do I need to go to the shops now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought you were following me, weirdo.
I was sorting out my sound. Bo.
Ah, how scary.
It is scary
A
with this
weirdo.
sword. It's very scary with this sword. It'll set you on fire.
Here's my money. Here you go.
One copper
Have my
coin
money.
is 3 wool.
Yeah,
No,
my
I
money.
don't.
There's
That's fine. I don't want your money. And anyway, I can't. That's it. An end about you, silly. So that's your shop. Bloobity 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 bloob. Notice she's far away, but she can still hear us. That's a very silly girl, that.
Hey.
Something that I was saying while my microphone was muted and nobody would except could hear me is that young lady over there just finished grade 5, which means she can actually spell. At least I hope she can spell, otherwise her teacher
I can
was
spell.
very wrong about marking her spelling tests. Which means that her bad spelling in Minecraft is the same as an 11-year-old saying, I'm just 6.5 years old. Can you guess where I am?
No.
I'm across the river from you. You may want to come over here because here the monsters don't spawn.
Woo! I nearly died without using a single rocket. Whoa, that would have been an achievement. Yeah, I did something.
You did something?
You're probably stressed right now.
Yes, I am.
New wings. On this path is where I nearly died to one of those spinny thingies. Going fast. Too fast for the chunks to load.
Yeah, I'm rocking duration 3 rockets, so... What's that? Oh, okay.
Here we are. I did something. In the front.
Here we are at the Miamore
Here it
Memorial
is.
Equine Sanctuary. That seems to be a horse. Does it have a name? Grady.
I tamed it because it looked like a gradient.
There are donkeys with pajamas.
Zebras.
Donkeys with pajamas, yes.
Stop.
This is mine, that's
You should
yours.
still name yours.
Boopsie.
But you don't have name tags.
I don't have name
Mine
tags.
is Boopsie. Hada.
What up? Yes.
Just gonna rip the wings off my back and throw them there?
Don't throw them there, they'll despawn.
Very normal thing to do. You have made a grave mistake.
Oh, I gave you a trident, didn't I? With riptide on it. Why did I give you a trident with riptide on it?
Woo! I will end up dying! Wow! Splat.
Why did I spend almost 2 hours rolling and re-rolling librarians to get riptide?
Sheesh, that was dumb.
Yep, that was dumb.
I'm cool. You're not.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna die.
I'm not.
I think it's cool to be not cool. Run like the wind, Boopsie.
Run like the wind, anonymous zebra.
Ooh, baobab fruit. Yum, yum, yum.
Yum, yum, yum.
I ate it while riding the zebra. Ow.
In the country we live in, there are baobab trees. They are indigenous to our country. And as a matter of fact, a baobab tree not far from where I occasionally get to go on holiday once a year is the largest succulent in the world, because baobab trees are succulents.
Here you go, Sci-Fi. You are light. And light. And light. Light and light. Wow, how strange.
Okay, your fireflies are
I'm
free.
letting unindigenous fireflies out in the wild.
Yeah, these
Oh, light doesn't seem to want to leave, so I'm gonna leave light
just
in here.
leave the door open.
I said I would do this, and I know she won't just go out on her own, so put on my angel ring.
Your fireflies are all out now. I'm gonna close the door so they don't go back.
Okay. No, just leave it open so there's shelter for them.
Oh, okay.
If they ever need. You actually came off the roof for once. I think you know what's gonna happen. Come on, Liv.
Liv go.
Off you go.
Bye-bye, Liv.
Don't get stuck in another waste stone by a village. Don't eat the firefly.
Don't eat the fireflies, please.
Goodbye, Liv. Please don't bash your head again.
Bye-bye, silly bird.
Don't kill yourself. Oh, it landed on one of my plants. Bye, Liv. Good Liv. Where are you?
I'm on top of your house.
Oh.
Okay, what do we have here? A sheep. Okay.
Not just any sheep. Take it out, look.
That's a baby blood sheep.
Okay.
Okay. I'll keep it
And it mowed the lawn. Say goodbye to Jelly. Wait, what do you have here?
Bye-bye, Jelly.
You have your own.
Yes. Bye-bye, Jelly. You can wander around now as much as you like, okay? And you're probably just going to sleep on my bed all the time. Okay, Jelly. Actually, you can sit on my bed.
Okay, I'm gonna do it here.
Oh dear. Well, that was
Goodbye.
a silly thing to do. Can I stop the world now?
Yes.
So there we have it. That was the end of season 1. Only 5 episodes in that season, for assorted reasons that I've already explained. This is our season 2 world. So I've built this little thing at Spawn, a little spawn hub. Tam's going to be doing some decoration on this to make it look pretty. I've just got some practicalities in it, like the storage networks. I've put storage networks for both of us in here, because in spawn chunks the storage networks will stay loaded. I've got a little farm outside. We've got a little waystone directory here. And this is the general layout of the spawn chunks area on the maps. There's a village there. There's another village there. I think that's another village, but I'm not sure. And we look forward to playing on this one. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in season 2. Thanks all. Toodles.